Now, foie gras is something that I have learned about a little bit. It's like duck liver type of thing, but it's a delicacy. People spread it on crackers and things like that. It's sort of like one of those things that, you know, if you get to a place that's got foie gras and they're serving it, it means that the people around there have probably had some monetary success in their life. That's generally the way I would describe it. So I haven't had it. Jerry hasn't had it. We weren't interested in trying it. But Big Zoo was, because he's Big Zoo, and that's what he does, for crying out loud. I mean, the guy went to West Virginia. He got tased. He got arrested. He had sex with 40 and 50-year-olds. So Big Zoo is going to eat foie gras. Like
I'm game, why not?
That's not a big deal to him. All right, so you have opened the foie gras in there, Big Zoo. You've got a knife and a plate and the foie gras. And you have sliced up a couple of slices in there, Big Zoo. All right, looks good. Now, what does it smell like?
No slices.
No slice? Oh, you're just going to eat the thing?
You can't slice this thing. It's coming out real watery.
Real watery?
Or greasy, maybe.
Greasy and watery, so you can't even slice it with a knife?
No, this is going to be one of those I'm going to have to pound down.
So you're just going to grab the foie gras in the package, squeeze it into your mouth, and eat it that way?
Like a Go-Gurt.
Wow. A Go-Gurt for adults. Get CeeLo's mic on, too, when you get a chance here.
Sorry, I had mine turned off. I was laughing.
All right, very good. All right, so what does it smell like?
It's an acquired smell. When I opened it, I had to take the knife and pop it, so it came squirting out.
It did it.
And it was one of the most vile things I ever smelled in my life.
Really? Wow, you're going to the most vile things you've ever smelled in your life.
I might be being a little too harsh there, but still at the same time.
Can you give me something that it smells like? Like anything at all?
Medicated dog food.
Medicated dog food. Okay.
In a can.
In a can. Canned medicated dog food. This is very expensive stuff, Big Zoo. Let's not be disrespectful to Cinderella now, all right? This is very expensive.
No. It's
very expensive
fantastic.
stuff.
It looks great. Just smells a little bit like, medicated dog food.
In a can. All right, very good. So let's see it now. This is so you've decided you want to eat the whole thing. Now you are doing this on your own by your own volition. We are not forcing you into doing this. This is something you were interested in doing, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it. I never heard of this, so I was like, you know what? I mean, why not?
Got an opportunity to eat some foie gras. Let's eat some foie gras.
I mean, when are we going to ever get this shot again?
Right, probably never again. So
exactly.
All right, Big Zoo. So you're planning on squeezing this package of foie gras into your mouth like a Go-Gurt, you have said. Is that correct? All of it's going to go down at once? Is that right?
I can't promise 100% is going down, but I'm going to give it a go.
All right, here we go. Well, go for it. So it's a little package that he cut open. He's got the very watery... He looks like he's already having an issue with the smell. Do you need a napkin there, Big Zoo?
It's all over me.
It's all over the place?
Did you squirt some on the wall behind you?
No, that's just been there from the last foie gras.
Or something else.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, so here we go. You got the plate there in front of you. You've got the open package of foie gras. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to squeeze this foie gras right into the mouth. It's there. It is. He's got a mouth full of it now. He looks like there's already some regurgitation. He has turned around towards the garbage pail. He did swallow it. He's showing us that there's an empty mouth. No, the tongue is there. The foie gras has been swallowed. Is that all of it in the package, Big Zoo? Did you get all of it down? The whole thing?
That wasn't quite all of it, but it was more than enough.
About 75%. How are you feeling?
I'm still reacting. A little bit. It tastes like a musty dog smells.
Oh. God.
Like I'm breathing out my nose right now. And you know when you eat something and the smell comes out your nose? It smells like a musty dog.
And you are not exaggerating. Like, I'm looking at your reaction. Like, this is really having an effect on you.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. I mean, it also had a little cream cheesiness to it.
Oh.
So musty dog and cream cheese, not a good fix.
Never experienced anything like this in Morgantown?
Not quite like this. I mean, I ate some onions, I ate some peppers whole, but this is something else.
You ate a lot of stuff down there, Big Zoo. Let's get real.
That's
now.
Yeah.
Okay, would you be able to finish that?
Don't. You want him to finish a musty dog?
I just feel like it's
No, I just picked it up and I looked at it.
You can't. All right, are you going to be able to hold it down now?
That's about as much as I can stomach what's there.
Okay.
If I put any more right now,
All right.
not good.
So you squeeze 75% of the foie gras into your mouth.
As I look at the thing, it's probably more like 50.
50%.
It's a half load of foie gras.
Hey, that's a hell of a lot more than I.
It was a pretty big load of foie gras going down.
What is the appeal of this? Like, why is this considered such a delicacy if it's that awful?
It sounds fancy.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that are acquired
The
taste.
status thing.
Certain palates. You know, people have refined palates for different, like caviar.
Yeah,
things
that's another
like that.
one. Yes.
You know, you get to a certain level, you know, chefs, and they think that these things are good for guys like me and you that like ruffles and pepperoni pizza and donuts.
You don't put this on a ruffle.
Right.
Oh.
Well, it is a spread, though, isn't it?
I believe
You could put it on a ruffle.
Do we think Al put this on his Tostitos?
not a chance. No way in hell. No way.
That with a Dorito. Oh,
Yeah. Oof.
I don't know.
Musty dog and cream cheese. Huh?
It's not what you want.
And it was chunky, just not.
Chunky. The consistency. Like if you're gonna hurl, the consistency is the thing that's gonna make you puke.
That's what was getting me. That's what was really like. That was the difficulty.
Like
there.
more than even the taste
Like
to
the
me.
texture?
Yeah, the texture in your mouth is the thing that would make me throw up even more. Like if you gave me some sort of like chunky, malleable goo like that, like forget it.
And it doesn't have the best look, especially when it's coming out creamy like that.
Yeah.